All right. Hello. Definitely have not had to restart this several times because of technical issues. What are you talking about? You don't know what you don't know any better. Anywho, I was saying this is going to be probably a little shorter of a segment. I don't have a lot of time, but since I wanted to play, gonna stream it. Can't just be playing bits of this campaign. I guess I could play a different campaign, but I want to continue this one. This is a good one. All right, so I was saying though that for this quest, I think it is a sort of generic kind of quest, and I believe this guy can just be anywhere, and he roams around, and you can kind of claim him to do that. Now, I don't know. There's really no documentation at all on any of these quests and how or why they trigger. So we'll see if we can figure it out. But yeah, it's definitely going to go on the back burner. I realize now, having zoomed out, I am scared as hell of Mori. They're right next to me. They're big. Slightly hostile towards me. I really hope Oda can, blunt their advance. Probably not. But, well, you never know. It could happen. Ugh, and they took this whole coast. That means if I want to go over here, I'm going to have to go through Mori. For sure. Let's see. So we're still at war with Shimazu. We're going to have to wrap this up. I mean, I guess we're not bleeding provisions. It's just our people are really unhappy with us right now. Let's end the turn. Maybe we might react to what they're doing. Oh, yeah, that's right. We did renegotiate to try to get a better deal. No, just refuse. They're not actively attacking us right now. So they are no longer a huge
Allow me to report.
amount. Mostly what I need to do is just pick a fight in a favorable terrain. Oh, Otomo is trying to expand into my territory. What's new? This is over here. We're going to leave this alone for now. I don't want it to get destroyed before I can even use it. I could start with all this money. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess it's more of an income issue for the soldiers. I could start upgrading some of my forts. What I'm going to do is start improving my core here. It also, in the beginning of the game, you also don't have a whole heaping lot of refugees to really even use.
Understood.
We're not going to have any militia. Well, if we have infantry, it's not going to have. Yeah, it's just going to be infantry. If it's one or the other, I think that's the best way to do it, really. Is completely either all militia or all infantry. 3,000? It's kind of more prepping for them, but let me see. That's already all infantry. I don't know if I want to wait that long.
Understood.
Oh, it hurts me. It really does. It's a lot of money. But it has to be done. Has to be done. Otherwise, we're never going to get anywhere. Skilled fighters, not these peasants. Stalled out too long on these guys. You know what? At this point, no thank you.
Will my resolve remain?
The Hojo daimyo died. A lot of times when that happens, it's just some random nobody.
Allow me to report. Please command me.
Okay, this node up here is looking pretty good.
Understood.
We don't have much else to expand to, so we'll go back to working on this.
Understood.
The places we can mow.
Understood.
I will take your recommendations, game. Yeah, they all kind of needed it anyways, to be perfectly honest. Okay. Let's see. If we march here... I can't keep doing this. Give me the good ones. Give me the good people. At least give me one good unit, please. At least one. Everyone else is pretty mediocre except him, which is really bad. What can you do? Everyone's already maxed out individually. Well, this one's... I want... Max these out. I want to hedge my bets a little bit here. Little close. There we go. 25 versus 90.
Follow me.
We're basically right underneath the cap. There's like 26 or 27,000 there with the cap. If you're trying to save me provisions, I appreciate it, game, but you know, we gotta bring the hammer down.
Can I not achieve my resolve?
No. The hell is that?
Allow me to report. Let us begin the council.
Maybe we might be able to get a military policy right before the battle. Don't know. Unit morale up? I doubt I'm gonna be able to get enough points for that. In fact, I doubt we're gonna be able to get anything. 55 military points in one turn is gonna be a little rough. I mean, I could gamble. Some of these are not bad, though. I don't think it's worth re-rolling it on a gamble.
Sounds good to me.
But it's close. Oh, it's close. You know what? Don't say I never tried.
Okay, let's talk.
Oh, it's so bad.
That's what we're going with.
It's not good. It's not good. Okay. Well.
Sounds good to me.
Well, it's not as good. Let's put it that way. Mines and pastures. So mines. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay.
I understand.
Keep it moving along. Wow, really? Oh gosh. I'm just tempted. I'm not confident in my abilities after those crushing defeats. And in the interest of time, I know maybe it might be a better idea to do this myself. Let's try the auto. Hope for the best. Well, here's the thing, though. I think we have more warm bodies in our country than this dude. Can I not? Oh, I don't have a freaking... Gosh dang it. Didn't assign any lords. Well... Hold on. Sure you're grabbing all these? Okay. Where are you coming from? Nobunaga Castle. Let's swap these out. This is a strategy that I like to call just bludgeoning the enemy to death with you know, mass numbers. You just auto resolve it, chip away, send another wave of 18,000 men down there. Yes. Hey, hey, Grand Trade Zone. It's a very small Grand Trade Zone.
Allow me to report.
There's some more troops. Yes, I know people are exhausted, but you know, this is what we need to do for the prosperity of our people. Oh no, I did assign people, they just weren't there yet.
It's time to march.
We're gonna burn so many provisions. We're gonna burn all our money on provisions. Hey, they already have the exact amount of officers I want there. Okay. Ooh. He's not even, like, in the grand scheme of things, he's not even that good, but compared to all the other jokers I've got in this clan, we are definitely going to start punching their walls until they give up, because I do not have the food for this.
Allow me to report.
Not have the food for it.
Please command me.
Start expanding into my old vassals' territory. Yeah, having them being assimilated in helps out a lot. Let me take a look. So this Grand Trade Zone is like 3. There was 3 nodes that coalesced into one. Not very big, but it's still worth more. Now that it's done this, it's worth more than they are separately. Let's see. Oh, this place is starving. You know, just casually mention the starving people there. You know, no big deal. Alright, we'll clear out some land for you. Gosh, yeah, they're all... It's because this war has been going on so long. It's real bad. Alright, hurry it up, guys. Punch the walls faster. Oh, okay. Go ahead. I wish you didn't, but as long as you're not attacking me directly.
We have won. Sound the victory. Let's go.
Take a...
Advance.
Mainly, as long as I'm the one who takes their last castle, I'm actually much, much more interested in taking their officers. So if he wants to take a few castles, you know, so be it.
Encircle them.
But I want to take all the Shimazu officers, which are really good. That'll help me out a lot.
Let us begin
To get some people who actually know how to fight. Pretty not great. We'll re-roll this.
Let's talk.
Oh, there we go.
And with that, this council is over.
That's a good one. That just means more soldiers, or more infantry, rather. We're gonna hold on to our points. Everyone, punch the walls. Punch the walls. This is their capital.
Surround them.
The castle has been surrounded. match for us. Let's go.
Go.
I will take the lead.
Scare them away. Turn this down to speed 2 for some fine control here. Don't worry, we'll be taking that back.
We have won. Sound the victory.
Alright, they're going to go back.
Let's go back.
Allow me to report.
Alright,
Last month's results.
it's all accelerating into motion here. This is a costly war, but I want to get, especially now that they're attacking them as well, I really want to keep going with this until, you know, they capitulate, essentially. We don't need a... Just these castles down here.
Now it is time.
We gotta get going before... I mean, I think I've already cut them off, but still. I want the carcass of this clan, not the other. You can't have it. It's mine.
The castle has been surrounded.
Some pause and go gameplay here.
Out of the way. You're no match for us. Let's go.
Alright, hopefully we can get there in time to scare them away. Back up the speed 3. Ah, gosh. Don't worry. It's all under control. It's gonna only be 1 or 2 more months, and we can finally wrap this up. Oh, gosh. Oh,
Allow me to
the
report.
revolts. Sorry. This is a horrible noise I made, but... Oh, well, you know. Not even gonna bother with the agriculture, because frankly, I don't think any of my people are listening right now. Revolts. Do our commerce, but I'm gonna just try to focus on this war before I start developing my... a bit of a one-track mind. I really don't want to run out of provisions. That would make my situation much worse than it already is.
Belongs to us. Let's go. It's time
All right.
to march.
I think we should have these guys. They don't have anything left. Oh, got another trade zone.
Sorry, but we cannot afford to lose. Let us go back.
Okay. Okay, well... He's definitely a fighter. Frankly, I can't ask for much more of you. Ooh, and we have a maiden. I will be doing that,
Allow
fortunately.
me to report.
Stats for an officer are not terrible, but
Begin the council.
I need someone to marry someone else.
And with that, this council is over.
What was I going for again? This is a good... Oh, you know what? Let's get this. Refugee protection. Some more musket protection. okay. Our gold expenses have grown quite extensively. You don't say.
Surround them. Let's go.
Okay, I'm actually, you know, I wanted to finish them off in this war, but I really don't. My clan is falling to pieces. They're basically gone. I've cut off this other clan. They'll have to go through me if they want to take them. Well, they might keep this based off of the timing, but okay, that's fine.
Let's go back.
I mean, it would have been nice if we had gotten this one as well, but you know, whatever.
Allow me to report. Last month's
Let's get these peasants back under control here. Oh, hi there. I have... For anyone on YouTube, this is also on Twitch. Yeah, I did. This is, I've streamed a few times. I did more of an explanation earlier on. And it's complicated if you go into everything it has to offer. But you can just, you can streamline it pretty easily. Yeah. Yeah, if you go into Delegate, you can have the AI just take care of like the whole game for you if you really wanted to, or the certain more granular aspects like developing. Mori is absolutely terrifying. They're number one. With 200, they have twice as many soldiers as the next closest total. Yeah, and they're my neighbors. We'll get to that. Hold on. You know, speaking of which, where's their icon these days? Down here? I cannot. Well, they have a 130 opinion of me. I don't think they're willing to make any deals with me. Oh, that's right. Their Motonari died. The old daimyo is dead. The old daimyo hated my guts because I don't know. He was a jerk. There's a new daimyo in town. I could marry him. Let's just go for a 2-year alliance. I don't want to marry because I think I'm going to have to expand out through him eventually because he was kind of a jerk and took over the west coast of Shikoku here. So let's get an alliance. Guarantee he won't murder us for another 2 years. Oh, I forgot that. The old daimyo didn't want to work with me. I got to recheck that sort of thing when there's a new daimyo. Okay, yeah, and there's a bit of a delay. I played Total War Shogun 2. I didn't play the first one. It was a little bit that's actually Shogun 2 was my first Total War game, and I started playing them since then. I think this is a good way for Nobunaga's ambition. It's a pretty good starting point because the older games, I think, are more complicated than this or harder to learn. But yeah, they're not bad. Let me see here. What am I doing? Trade. Well, might as well start with the most valuable nodes first. I mean, that's 756. Hopefully my people have stopped revolting. I know I was at war for like a year and a half straight, and they don't really like that. Okay. We do have 32,000 in the bank still. Let's look at our troops in these new castles we just took. The refugees are not here. So, you know, I don't think I ever mentioned that. So the way you win the game is, well, you can take over everything. you can take over all of Japan. And there's basically, they kind of simulate some of the ideals that the daimyo of the time had. So you can take over all of Japan, and that's kind of like a Nobunaga type of ambition, where you just take over everyone. Or what you can do is take over half of Japan, which is like 120 bases or so, which is, you're going to have to take a half. And take half and control Nijo Palace, which is in Kyoto. And once you do that, you can enact a war ban policy, and it bans war from the country. And that's basically more of a like a Tokugawa type thing. Because he didn't eliminate every single clan possible. He just said, "Hey, stop fighting." So I guess they did. I would imagine I've done a complete conquest. Let me see if I don't screw this up. I've done a complete conquest as Masamune, which that last little blip of white is the last one I took out before the game ends. It's not that great. It's kind of just a formality. This is a other save where I did a war ban. This series is, if I get this far, we'll do a war ban. Because conquering the whole country is a little... Not that it's not fun, per se. It's a little tedious, though. Yeah, the time limit is the year 1700. If the year hits 1700, then the game ends, and that is a long time. So, alright. I'm going to start developing. We've got some money in the bank, and now that we're not at war, I'm not worried about our buildings getting trampled on.
Understood. Understood.
Building some reservoirs, protect us against these floods. This is probably the most granular, in my opinion, the most granular part of the game, since there's like thousands of individual tiles to build stuff on. But maybe one day I'll stop doing this, but for now I'm going to keep building all these individually. This is a pretty good little nexus here.
Understood. Understood. I understand. Understood.
Yeah, I would... It's, conceptually speaking, it is pretty similar. Just with all the features more fleshed out. I would say the battle, like you can basically control the battles like in Shogun 2. The battles in Total War are much better, but these are, they're serviceable. I kind of like how they are. I like that some people might not like that there's limited control over them, but I kind of appreciate that. You have to really plan out your moves ahead of time. And more horses. We need a lot more horses.
Understood.
I'm gonna try to make that one of my strong points, but it's not been working out so far. Gosh. Can't, what am I even looking at?
I understand.
That's something else. Is there any level 1 ranges left? Is what I'm looking for. Upgrade the trading town. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to do another wave of upgrading these stat buildings around the capital. It's also... I thought there was a pasture over here? Yeah, okay. You know what, actually... Go ahead with that, but we're going to actually cancel this trading town. Normally I take trading towns like almost unanimously. But I'm going to put a ranch here because on a pasture you get triple the horses. Put that there. Yeah, this is much more manageable than the fights, the battles in Total War. It's a lot less micromanagement. In Total War, things can it's like you have to control So many things all at once. This one you just plan them out in advance and then watch it play out. There's other people that have kind of gone over how to play the game. My earlier videos on my YouTube channel, I basically port all these onto YouTube. Same name, HyperK2 on YouTube. The first episode or two, I went into a little bit more detail on everything I was doing and explaining, what happens when I do the commerce and agriculture and such. But all right, I think I've been on this term for like 1,000 years, so we're gonna move along. All right, Mori has accepted our alliance offer.
Can I not achieve my resolve?
Was that this clan down here? Their daimyo died. I almost wonder if I could get them to submit to me as a
Allow me to
vassal.
report last month's results. Please command me. Ha!
Oh yeah, I remember actually. That was a thing. It was a long time ago, back when I was playing. If you're comparing it to Shogun 2, I remember because every turn in Shogun 2 was like 3 or 4 months. And I remember there was mods you could get that would adjust that. Because the older Total War games like Medieval were like that.
Understood.
Guess I have enough splash.
Understood.
Yeah, you really do have a lot of time to like really develop your domain and really watch it prosper and develop. The only counter to that would be if you spend a little too much time doing that, you're at risk of having the AIs expand and become unmanageable. So you want to at least get a strong base, at least. And really my initial goal, as the name of the stream implies, I'm going to try I want to get all of Kyushu, pretty much. And then if you do have all of this, you're really set. You have a lot of manpower to work with and a lot of money. I'm already halfway there. Okay.
Ha! Ha! Understood. Ha! Understood.
Upgrading these scatter shot.
I do understand.
Because I have a bit of surplus of on-hand cash. I'm willing to part with it. Let me see if this... So the AI kind of... Oh wait, no, whoops! I don't control this area yet. Can't build there. Here's the thing. I didn't show this, but there is a tutorial in game. I think it's pretty decent. It's not that heavy-handed either, and it kind of walks you through a lot of the basics. A lot of the implications of actions, like, so they might tell you, hey, you can go into trade and you can invest in a node to increase your production, like you can get more trade income. What the exact mechanics and formula of how that works, world may never know. But that's, as long as you know that it makes you more money by doing it, I guess it's good enough. There is also an in-game help, like dictionary here, besides the tutorial. You like an appendix, like you can look through all these. Ton of stuff. All right, so I think we might take a talk. Okay, so I'm actually going to try to integrate this clan here peacefully, just because it'll save me time and effort. Ooh, plus 24 per turn. Masterful diplomat. That should only take a few turns then. This guy will probably submit to us as a vassal. Saves me a lot of time and effort. Not that it's necessarily going to be difficult, but I'll eat up provisions, my people will be unhappy. If I don't have to fight them, then it'll be. Almost difference between this game and Sphere of Influence, it's actually pretty significant. One of the things I would say is the biggest difference for me personally is the way they handle troop movements. In this game, what they do is say I have these 5,500 troops here. It will deploy them and up to 8 others, so you can have 9 units from castles, and they'll all coalesce into one large army and then fight like that. In Sphere of Influence, all your individual castles are just what they are. So I take this 5,000, and then I have to tell that 5,000 to go here. Take this 1,500 and tell it to go there. Take this 2,000, tell that to go here. This one basically says we're going to merge all your units 9 at a time, and then they go and fight. That, to me, is the biggest turn-to-turn difference. There's a lot of streamlining. I think it's not bad. I think there's still a lot of depth in this game, but they've kind of made a lot of the actions more streamlined. I don't like this menu. This is probably the least favorite thing about this game. On PC, this should not cover my entire screen. I'm going to be honest. It feels clunky, but I guess it gets the job done. And your basic, most common actions are over here, so I guess it's... Okay. Let me take a look at the Otomo plan here. How many troops do you have these days? 4,100? I have more than you. Although I'm tempted to just rent all of Mori's troops and send them to die in my stead. Let's wait until the fall. In the fall, when we get our harvest, so we can actually afford to feed our troops.
Allow me to report.
Yeah, but to follow the question, the difference between this and Sphere of Influence, I think it'd be a little bit too much for me to say in a short amount of time. Because I did play Sphere of Influence too. Man, I wish my officers were more competent. Every time I go into the council, I'm constantly disappointed by the tech points that they have to offer.
Okay, let's talk.
Okay. Now this is a little better. Take the 28.
And with that, this council is over.
Oh, so I need that. More seeds. I already have +1 fertilizer. I need more seeds. It is kind of funny. I know it's abstracted, but just the notion of the whole clan. We've only got 1 bag of seeds per year. Very, very valuable. So policies. Got more pastures, so I guess I'll grab that. I'm just going to grab this just so I can get to the next step. One thing, if you are coming, so for anyone really, if you're coming from a Total War game to a game like this, one thing that I really enjoy that I thought was lacking in most Total War games, some of the older ones were better about this, is you've always had in Total War games characters like your family members and your agents, but they kind of became somewhat limited. In this game, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of officers that they all have stats and traits. You can get them married off and form marriage alliances, and like the all the personnel, like the the officer management is just much more rewarding, I think, in their loyalty. Depending, like if you find this person's relative in combat and murder them, they might not like you very much anymore because you killed one of their kin. We're kind of at the point now, a lot of the officers are pretty bad, but, you know, once we take over some more and get them in here, the average should start to look up. I'm going to try to be a little bold here.
I understand.
I'm going to attack our neighbor here, and I'm going to try to... I said I was going to wait. I can't. I have to do it. I'm just going to hire all of Mori's troops and send them to their deaths. Because you know what? The best kind of ally is the ally that secretly undermines their allies. You know? We're friends. Now all of your troops go get themselves killed, please. I'm not doing this so that you might weaken yourself. What are you talking about?
I'll crush you with this strength.
It's good. They did join us. They not 100% obligated to join us. So I'm glad that they did. Yeah. Let's just take stuff from over here. Oh my gosh, you're so kind to me, Mori. All you're gonna give me 14 strength worth of forts? The madman. It's like he doesn't even want his army anymore. He loves us. And all at the low cost of 11,000 gold. Or 12,000 gold. Basically mercenaries. No. You're not gonna waste your life fighting this silly war. Them do. Go. I still have to feed them. That's the price I'm willing to pay. And I'm pretty safe on my defense. If they try to attack me, I can pull my own troops. So you'll see, I've basically told all these to assemble here and then attack this castle. What? No, we haven't. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's the other clan. Be necessary.
Allow me to report last month's results.
Our economy is looking pretty good these days. Especially considering what our expenses are. I'm gonna save my money in case I need it. Oh, here's one thing. If you're still here, Papong Shark. This is actually really nice. Sphere of Influence doesn't have anything like this. All the daimyos have what's called a resolve now. And they get special benefits. So it makes each clan feel a lot more unique than they used to previously. Some of them are more generic. If you're a kind of a small clan like this guy, he's going to have a more generic shared resolve. But a lot of the special characters like my daimyo have a unique resolve. And I think that's actually a really great feature that this game adds that the old one didn't.
A messenger has arrived.
No, I don't want your trade agreement.
A messenger has arrived.
Stop it. Okay. No, you can submit to me.
Encircle the enemy. Let me rest.
Oh, Shingen died. That's I mean, it's kind of not relevant to me.
Allow me to report. Please command me.
We're not talking to them. Okay. This costs us money to keep improving their relations with us. Here?
Understood.
Good. They're gonna go try to fight me here. Send another wave of brave Mori soldiers. Get them in there. Well, we might join the fight one day. Until then, I can't believe he's willing to give me so many troops. It's probably because he has so many. This is such a small percentage. In fact, we're gonna levy or raise our main unit, the daimyo and his crew. He can join in on this army. You have to get going pretty soon. Yeah. Last time I did this, it didn't turn out so well. That's okay. Like I said, not my men. Now I don't have to feed them any. Look, I'm not a sociopath. It's just a game.
Allow me to report.
Let us begin
Now
the
I'm
council.
trying to play the part of a cutthroat daimyo.
That's what we're going with.
Actually, there's no one with supply consumption down, so... Oh, 34,
Sounds
yeah.
good to me.
How about something like this?
I have a plan.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Enemy surrender rate. Sounds good. Well, now that they're pretty depleted... Nice. Okay, and then, so we're going to have them... The Mori detachment coming from up here. I'll send my troops down here.
Follow me.
They're going to run out of men before I do. Oh gosh.
Let's go.
Look
We
at that.
march.
We're out of food as well. It's not good. Okay, I
Allow me
believe.
to report.
We're out of food. What if I asked to just give me 13,000 provisions? How would that make? Oh, the harvest is coming up in like 1 month.
Encircle them. You're not getting away.
We actually can't punch this castle. We can punch that castle. Alright. I feel like I should demonstrate some of the battles,
Right off of my face.
but being a little lazy.
Let's do it.
I'm also trying to hurry up.
Follow me.
One, because my own personal time, but also two, because my people have no. Actually,
Let's
sorry.
do it.
You go back there.
Advance.
3,000 muskets? We're not using this. Oh, okay, no, that's more good. I thought I just ended the war. I thought he was going to ask for one of my treasure items, but you can take my muskets. We're trying to focus on horses or cavalry. And there's our harvest as well. Perfect timing. Exactly how I planned it. I don't know what you're... Ooh, 1,000. Too kind. We're gonna skip this season's agricultural work. For a second there, I thought all of our castles needed to be repaired, and I panicked slightly. Oh shit! I haven't appointed any people to these castles. No wonder why I can't deploy them yet.
Understood.
Actually, this one first.
I understand.
And I'll hold off on getting their adjutants there.
A messenger has arrived.
I mean, it's tempting.
You're
No.
not getting
I think
away.
I've got you on the ropes. I've said that once or twice before in this series.
Raise the
Oh
cry
shit.
of victory.
I forgot me and Mori are allied now. I'm used to them. Our alliance ended a while ago, so I'm thinking that
Let's
I don't have to help them. They're probably going to be pretty upset that I told them to, fart off.
march.
Defend that castle. This place is almost surrendered. And it's looking good. Alright, we'll join this one.
We are victorious. Sound the victory.
No, gonna hide.
You have my
Let's see if I can
Let's go.
end this clan within the next 10 minutes.
Allow me to report.
Let us begin the council.
Oh, you know what I would like? Let me check the policy tree. I really want this. So let's try to get some commerce points. We don't need in rhetoric. So commerce and rhetoric. Have any of that? These are actually pretty decent, but I'm gonna try to focus.
Okay.
Get those.
That's
Oh,
what
that's-
we're going with.
Or-
And with that, this council is
I'm not gonna be able to get it this turn. But we have 15 churches. So this Western trade is gonna, hopefully, I don't know how much more money it gives us, but we've got a bunch of them. So that should give us a lot of money, I'm hoping. Okay.
I have defeated an enemy officer.
Gosh, I destroyed every building in the air.
You have my thanks.
Wait here. Let's take steps. We march. Encircle them. Surround them. We have taken this castle.
Oh, okay. Turn was over
Allow
anyways.
me to report.
I ain't flying fast and loose here.
Ah,
Trying to get a good, bookmark.
let's go. We march.
Yeah. They have no chance. Even if I lose this battle, they're actually done. Alright, that was expected though, because our aggression is so much higher than theirs. I'm pretty sure that affects how the auto resolves play out. Oh, another clan eliminated by Mori. Haven't heard that message in a while.
This castle is now ours. It's time to go.
Time to go.
Advance. Surround them.
These are the results from last month.
Please command me.
Yeah. Winter is still... Oh, gosh. This area is in trouble. Well, that's the one I just took. Their whole area got devastated. This looks like a good enough place as any. The fertility. All right. And probably up here. I'm not going to have control of that other
I
a
understand.
little bit. All right, let's try to end this war here. You keep sieging the normal.
Stop their movement.
Rip Suzuki.
Will surely be destroyed.
Okay, I think we're safe to disband these.
Let's go back.
Oh gosh, we got an event. Let's see. Yeah, I can respect that. See, I'm telling you, it's all just par for the course. You know. Oh, he's declaring independence. It looked like it was zoomed over to Mori when this happened.
Allow me to report.
Somebody just splinter off out of Mori.
Council.
I mean, I don't think they're going to last very long.
Sounds good to me.
It's very impressive that she had the
Sounds good
you know,
to
the
me.
gumption to try. But it's probably not going to last very long. This one.
And with that, this council is over.
There we go. Western trade. Now no. I wish I could check what my gold income was and compare. I don't committed that to memory. Seeds up, yeah, that's a good one. And they're both pretty good. I'll take
You have my thanks.
4,500. I think we got like an extra, at least 1,000 from that policy. 767. All right. Yeah. Well, good luck with that, pal. Good luck. You're trading with them. You best, butter him up. Hey, he's got a unique resolve here. Master schemer. Like I said, good luck. I would not want to be over there. Please. It's just... There we go.
Sound of victory.
All right, now these guys should have some pretty good officers like him. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take all of these. Even has some female officers over here. They do exist in this game and in real life, I suppose. Time. There's some pretty bad officers down there. I'm gonna get a few more of these mediocre guys just to fill out the ranks here. And 72. That'll do. Everyone else, you're free to go.
Thank you very much.
Alright, disband it.
Let's go back.
Looking pretty good. Pretty good.
Allow me to report.
The 4,000 horses. Oh, so this happens when you dismiss those people, then they like immediately ask to join you again. I'm like, no, I told you I don't want you in the clan. You know, old days of Counter-Strike 1.6 all over. It's for the kids. Anyways, hell. I'm gonna leave it there. I've got to get going. But we have made a lot of progress today. And basically, taking over all of Kyushu is basically just a formality at this point. This is our vassal. We'll integrate them when it allows us. This clan, forgot about that, but this clan is basically just a husk of its former self. We'll clean them up. And then I don't know what the hell we're doing. Technically, Mori has a foothold on Kyushu, and they have this block here on Shikoku. I could go around them, but I mean, it might be worth just trying to take them down a peg. We'll see. I'll have to make that call once I get there, but I mean, how are we looking here? We're number 4 in troop count. Mori still this massive giant. I think I'd rather wait until they get into a scuffle with Oda. When Mori and Oda eventually clash, maybe then I'll try to take advantage of that situation. But until then, might have to maybe go after the Kono clan here, or Chosokabe, which is currently being murdered by Mori. Hopefully they can hold out for at least a little while. Alright. Well, for everyone on Twitch here, thank you for watching. I know we had some questions about some of the mechanics of the game. I do have some more in-depth, ever so slightly more in-depth explanation on some of the mechanics on my previous streams. You can either check the VODs on Twitch or I uploaded them to YouTube. Yeah, it wasn't really meant to be a tutorial series though. But like I said, if you're anyone like like before, you feel free to ask any questions. Anyways, with that, I'm heading out. See ya.